Today we're going to Reddit our advice, where people ask for advice from complete and total strangers like myself, and I'm glad they do because I have no problem whatsoever giving strangers advice. So today's query comes from Impossible Corgi 489. My boyfriend, who's 25, just got his master's in computer science last year. It's been really difficult for me to get a job. I'm in college right now, about to graduate with my bachelor's, and I'm looking for jobs so I can work while getting my master's. She's very smart. That's exactly what you need to be doing. You need to be, if you can, if you can afford college, you should be working while you're in college. Tough as it sounds, you should be doing that to help pay for the college. And working while you're getting your master's is an awesome idea too. And I mean, I don't think it's impossible to find like a job. I feel like a lot of people have the problem of wanting a job that matches their specifications. I don't know if they don't want to mess up their CV or something, but some people are really picky without realizing how picky they actually are. But I digress. I fear that might be the problem here. Most likely, if he has a master's degree and no job, the dude probably says no to flipping burgers when he's got, a master's degree. When he wrote his, is it even called a dissertation? When it's a master's degree, I don't even know what you do for that to get that. But when he wrote his thing, he decided that he was now beyond flipping burgers. And, hopefully you're right, but I mean, if you go like a year or two without a job, my guy, if you're flipping burgers, you would have made thousands of dollars in that time. Assuming you're in America, first world country, whatever. You'd have made a lot of money flipping burgers. You can pay rent flipping burgers, and while you're flipping burgers, you can be looking for a job. You don't have to sit at home doing nothing looking for a job. But again, I digress. I've been there for him for this rough time patch. It's either a rough time or a rough patch. Pick one, please. Because I can tell it takes a toll on him mentally. But now it's to a point where I feel he isn't even putting enough effort to get a job. I tell him to create project or fix up his resume or I send him job propositions like entry level stuff. And it sometimes bothers him. Yeah, there you go. I was right. Absolutely right. This guy just doesn't want to stoop below his degree. Which, I mean, I understand it. You worked hard. I don't even know how many years it takes to get a master's. Probably a while. Probably. It's definitely a while. So good job, man. You did great. But, I mean, you got to move with the times, bro. If you ain't got a job, you got to get one. And it almost becomes dangerous because, like, I mean, obviously, in the long term, getting a master's degree increases your earning potential by a lot. But the kind of mentality a person like this has is actually really crippling their earning potential in the short term. Because imagine working like working like 750 minimum wage in some places. I don't live in America. I imagine that's what minimum wage in some places. I think it's 15 in others, but 750, right? And you work, let's say, an 8-hour shift. 750 by 8 is like, I want to say it's 42. So let's just pretend it's 42. I could be wrong. Whatever. Let's say $46 like a day. Multiply that 5 days in a week. It's like $230 5 days in a week. Or, yeah, and then multiply that by like 50 weeks. So $230 by 50 weeks. It's like over 10,000. It's over 10 grand. It's not too much money, I guess, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Sitting at home thinking about how you deserve a way better degree than you have. So I'd say that's better. I want to start going out on dates and doing things. I've never been taken out on a date before. Wow, that's crazy. That's funny. I mean, it's sad, but like when your boyfriend is 25 with a master's degree and you've never been out on a date before, it's kind of funny. Even prior to being with him, this tells me something about her. I don't know. I feel like she's cool for this. I hope she's cool for this. I mean, it just doesn't sound like she's really like weird or like picky. I mean, hopefully she's not an enabler because I mean, sounding wild, but she doesn't sound like she's picky because she's with a guy without going on a date. So that's really cool. My phone's ringing. Every time I say let's do something or go have some fun and I'll pay for us, he doesn't like it and it angers him because I guess he feels less of a man. I completely understand, and I'm not going to tell you not to feel that way because there's some utility in feeling that way. But at the same time, you could obviously take it overboard. But at the same time, get a job, bro. Like, flip some burgers, bro. Like, I was actually in this situation myself. It hurts to admit it, but yeah, I was in this situation myself. And yeah, I didn't know. I didn't get a job. I didn't know if I could get a job. I wasn't even 18 at the time, so I don't think it was legal for me to get a job. So I didn't even know how to make money, and I was in this situation, and it sucks, man. You do feel like, listen, man, that's just how it is. This is how the cookie crumbles. But you know, nothing you can do about it, unless of course you're 25. Then maybe you can go flip some burgers, or you could not get so mad at your girlfriend when she gives you like help with what jobs to get. But then again, he's not putting enough effort to get a job. Like, you're stuck, bro. You're stuck, and it's your fault. So it's like, are we ever gonna do things in our relationship? All we do is gym and smoke in the car. We legit just sit in the car all day long. I'm tired of it. I don't want to waste my early 20s this way. She's absolutely right. Shouldn't feel guilty, but she does. I feel guilty for starting to feel this way because I know it upsets him mentally and that it's been difficult to find a job. But then again, he does a lot of other dopamine filled activities like the gym and smoke weed. Oh no, it's weed. She didn't say that before. It's weed. I don't know anything about weed. People say it's good. People say it doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't have an opinion. Except the opinion I obviously just shared with you with my expression when I figured out it was weed. But anyways, I digress. Sometimes I say let's go to the park, we don't have to spend money, and he still gets upset because gas and car issues. It's like we legit can't do anything at all, and there's always an excuse. Am I allowed to feel this way? Me personally, my answer, absolutely, you're allowed to feel that way. Like, it's kind of crazy. And someone here is saying the same thing. Like, he shouldn't be fussy about what job he gets. Because, like, dude, if you don't have any money, you can't do anything with your girlfriend who's just been with you, and who just, like, sits in the car with you all day and goes to the gym with you. Something's got to give. I mean, that's one of the reasons I say that there's some utility in feeling that way. Like, as a man, you shouldn't feel comfortable with your girlfriend always paying for everything. At the same time, you need to be able to understand your situation and know that it's okay if it really is okay. But at the same time, you shouldn't feel comfortable. That feeling of I can't let this happen as a man shouldn't just end at this shouldn't happen. It should end at this shouldn't happen because I've got to get off my butt, get a job, and pay for some stuff myself. It shouldn't just end at, oh, that can't happen. I need a master's degree level job, and that's the only way I can work. Bro, if the McDonald's near you is hiring, then I know where you need to be Saturday afternoon. You need to be flipping them burgers, bro. You need to go binge SpongeBob SquarePants, learn how to be a good fry cook, my guy, and flip them patties, bro. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. And it kind of seems obvious that you gotta make some money, bro. Whatever way that is, there's no shame in flipping burgers, bro. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. Anyway, that's that. I think it's an awesome question. I hope the dude gets a job. This was like 4 hours ago. This is like 23rd April. If I was in America, I would like to see him flipping burgers at McDonald's. I'd like to pull up to a McDonald's and be like, wait a minute. I recognize you. Are you Impossible Corgi's boyfriend? No way. You're here flipping burgers, man. I love to see it, man. Stay on the grind. Stay hard. David Goggins on the beat. You know how it is. But anyways, yeah. Thanks. Subscribe if you like it. Like, whatever. Bye.